Welcome once again to the last video of Unit 3. It is totally 5 videos, and this is the fifth video of the PPT on robotics and automation of the third unit of SNS College of Technology, Aerospace Engineering, on the course on robotics and automation. The third unit syllabi is put here now. We were discussing about the material handling systems in the previous unit. Now, under the material handling system, different kinds of equipments are there. There are five. It has been can be divided into 5 categories: the industrial trucks, automated guided vehicles, monorails, and other rail guided vehicles, conveyors, cranes, and hoists. Okay, in this five, we will be covering the first two in our video here. The third and the fourth, and the first one will be taken up subsequently. I think I'll have to make one more video or the sixth video for the same thing. So because we have not covered these three now. Now, the non-powered industrial trucks are shown here, whether it's a two-wheel hand truck or whether it's a four-wheel dolly or hand-operated fork here or lift the pallet truck here. The pallet is a standard platform on which the material can be placed, and then it can be lifted using the pallet fork. Now this is manually operated. Is more of hydraulic is there, but then the operation is done manually. It can lift up the pallet on which the material is placed. You have powered trucks, the same lifting, etc., can be done by using a drive unit. Wheeled forks insert into the pallet. You see these two extensions there. They go into the pallet and it carries the pallet as it is. There's no provision for riding. The user cannot sit on the truck and then drive. That is a different one. The next version comes with this one. Steered by truck is steered by the worker using the control in front of the vehicle. Then you have this is the powered truck. Now this the next version, people can sit here. The operator can sit on this, and then he full visibility is there. You have a fork carriage, and the forks are there. The forks enter again into the pallet and then lift the weight that has to be carried. You also have powered trucks. It is designed to pull one or more trailing carts in factories. Now this truck is modular. This type of trailer will be multiple trailers will be there. So things are kept or the weight is kept on the trailers, and then this goes and attaches itself to the trailer, and then pulls it and then tows it to the place that is required. So it is powered by onboard batteries or IC engines. Then we have the automated guided vehicle systems, or AGV, and it is a material handling system. Automated guided vehicle is a material handling system that uses independently operated self-propelled vehicles that is guided along the defined pathways in the facility floor. There are three different types of AGVs. One is the driverless trains, automatically controlled. You can have a control place, and then this whole thing is programmed, and then it takes care of itself. Or you can also have the pallet trucks, and then unit load automated guided vehicles are there. Okay, these are being used as the IKEA factory outlets also. AGVs are being used. I've also seen this in the customs at Chennai, where the goods are being handled through AGVs. Okay, it's very, but there it was a rail guided AGV was being used. It is very fascinating to see such kind of things put into practice. You have the driverless automated guided train. Common application is moving heavy payloads over a long distance in warehouses. Okay, you have all these things, and then you see, this whole thing keeps moving. The trailer carts, you can attach one to airports also. It is being used. Factories without intermediate stops along the route. It goes from point A to point B. And the next one is used to move palletized loads along a predetermined routes. Vehicle is backed into loaded pallet by worker. The pallet is then elevated from the floor. Okay, so you put it onto this, and then this has been pulled up a little, and then the whole thing moves. And because of it should not foul or hit the other components, you also have a bumper behind. The worker drives the pallet truck to the automated guided vehicle path and programs destination wherever it is supposed to go. You put it onto that place, and then the this further takes over. Okay, the AGV will take over. There are also something called as unit load carrier. It is used to move the unit loads from station A to B. Okay, it is often equipped for automatic loading, unloading of pallets and tote pans using roller conveyors, moving belts, or mechanized lifts. So you have a rollers here. This can be directly slided from one vehicle to the other vehicle. Just push across it, or the from the conveyor it can just be pushed onto this, and then this can take it up and go away. Okay, there are something. This is what is called as the unit load carrier. Now the last slide talks about the applications of HVs. The driverless train operations move a large quantities of material over a long distance. The storage and distribution, movement of pallet loads between shipping and receiving docks and the storage racks. Assembly line operations is used where movement of car bodies and then major sub-assemblies through the assembly stations internally inside the factory near the assembly lines. That is what is being used. Then you have the flexible manufacturing systems, or the FMS, where the movement of work parts between the machine tools is there. That means a milling machine is there, a turning machine is there. The FMS, a robo, which is on a linear slide, picks up the job from the milling machine, moves on to the lathe, and then once the lathe the door is opened up, and it goes and feeds onto that. So there's a primary loading material handling, and the secondary material handling, which will be the conveyor. Okay, you also have a miscellaneous type, which is a mail delivery and the hospital supplies. Now these are all different kinds of AGVs there, and we will stop here, and then we'll continue with one more video of the for this same unit. Okay, thank you very much. Until then.